All right, so welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive.
Yes, welcome back.
And today we're going to be looking at the daily market report from January 9th, 2025,
That's right.
to get a feel for what happened in crypto today.
Yeah, always an interesting day in crypto, isn't it?
It really is. Always something new.
They
And
kept you on your toes.
yeah, and today, looking at the report, it seems like things are maybe a bit down.
Yeah, I guess at first glance you might say that.
Yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum are both dipping. And
The overall market's down just slightly.
yeah, but I think we've got some pretty interesting stuff in here.
Yeah, I think so too.
So let's just jump right into it.
Absolutely.
I think the biggest thing that jumped out at me
Yeah.
was this Mantra and DAMAC
Yeah, that was a big one.
joining forces to tokenize $1 billion worth of assets in the Middle East.
$1 billion? That's not a small number.
No.
Especially in the world of tokenization, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that headline and I had to read it twice.
Yeah.
You know, what does that even mean? $1 billion worth of assets.
So essentially they're talking about luxury real estate.
Okay.
You know, those incredible Dubai skyscrapers, things like that.
Yeah.
So tokenization, it's like taking something that's traditionally really hard to buy or sell, like a skyscraper,
Right.
and dividing it up into these digital pieces that can be traded easily.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like owning a fraction of that building.
Oh, wow.
And this could really be a game changer for markets that have always been difficult to access.
Yeah.
It opens up opportunities for, you know, a wider range of investors.
Yeah.
People who maybe wouldn't have been able to get involved before.
So you're saying I could potentially own a tiny piece of a Dubai skyscraper.
It's possible, yeah.
That's wild.
It is pretty wild, and I think this is a sign of things to come.
Yeah, it seems like it's not just an isolated thing either.
Right.
Because we also saw that Standard Chartered got a digital asset license in Europe.
Yes, that's right.
And that was under that MiCA framework.
Yes, the Markets in Crypto Assets framework.
Yeah, and this seems like a pretty big deal.
It is a big deal because it shows that these traditional financial institutions,
Yeah.
they're getting more comfortable with crypto. And I think that's going to really help boost the industry's credibility.
Right, yeah, like when the big names start to get involved.
Exactly. It lends a certain legitimacy.
Yeah, and it seems like that legitimacy is maybe what Circle's going for, too.
Oh, how so?
With their,
Their foray into politics.
yeah, donation to this campaign.
Yeah, that was an interesting development.
Yeah, it seems like they're really trying to become,
A force to be reckoned with.
yeah, a major player.
Yeah, and I think this move highlights the growing influence of stablecoin issuers.
Okay.
You see, they're becoming major players in the financial system, especially as buyers of U.S. government debt.
I see.
And that kind of financial clout gives them a platform to advocate for regulations that are favorable to the crypto industry.
Okay, so it's not just about the tech anymore.
No, it's about the power dynamics, the influence.
Yeah, fascinating.
Yeah, it's all intertwined.
Now let's switch gears a little bit and talk about DeFi.
Okay, what's happening in DeFi?
So Compound Finance is adding these two new tokens to their lending platform.
Yeah, I saw that. Athena and Mantle.
Yeah, and Athena is a liquid staking token, right?
That's right.
And Mantle is an algorithmic stablecoin.
Yeah, they're interesting choices.
Yeah. So what does this mean for people who maybe aren't as familiar with DeFi?
So basically, this shows that there's increasing demand for these specific types of crypto assets
Okay.
within the DeFi space.
Okay.
For example, with Athena, a liquid staking token lets you earn rewards for holding it even while your crypto is locked up in staking.
Oh, wow.
So you get the benefits of staking without the illiquidity.
I see.
And then Mantle, the algorithmic stablecoin, it's designed to maintain a stable value.
Right.
So it's less volatile than other cryptocurrencies.
Okay.
So by adding these tokens, Compound is making its platform more attractive to a broader range of investors.
Right.
And that could potentially bring more institutional money into DeFi.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's a rapidly evolving space.
It really is. And it seems like crypto is finding its way into all these different areas.
It really is.
Like even artificial intelligence.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Fetch.ai launched that accelerator program for AI agent startups.
Yeah, that's a $10 million investment.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, it really underscores the growing interest in combining AI and blockchain technology.
Yeah.
Investors are clearly excited about the potential of decentralized machine learning.
And what is it about decentralized machine learning?
Well, imagine a world where AI development is driven by a global community of developers,
Right.
all collaborating on a decentralized platform.
So it's like taking the power away from...
Yeah, democratizing AI.
Okay, wow, that's pretty wild.
It is. It's a very ambitious vision, but I think it's one worth striving for.
Yeah, and it seems like while we're talking about making things more accessible,
Mm.
Ronin Network, they made a partnership so that people can buy NFTs and crypto directly with fiat currency.
Yeah, that's a great move for mainstream adoption.
Yeah, no more like complicated onboarding processes.
Exactly. It makes it so much easier for people to get involved.
Yeah, and that's a really smart move.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more and more projects focusing on user experience.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
But it's not all, smooth sailing in the crypto world.
of course not. There are always challenges.
Yeah, we've also got some regulatory stuff happening.
Yeah, the CFTC subpoena to Coinbase.
Yeah, regarding that decentralized prediction market, poly market.
Yes, that's a sign that regulators are taking a closer look at crypto-based derivatives trading,
Okay.
prediction markets, where users are betting on the outcome of future events.
Right.
That falls under that category.
I see.
So the CFTC's involvement suggests they're really scrutinizing how these markets operate.
And whether they comply with regulations.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like this balancing act between making things easier to use
Yeah.
and then also, making sure that everything's above board.
Right, it's a delicate balance.
Yeah. And then, of course, we can't forget about FTX.
Oh, yeah, the FTX saga continues.
They just denied court approval for Backpack to acquire the European arm.
Yeah, it just adds another layer of complexity to the whole situation.
Yeah, and it's still creating a lot of uncertainty for FTX customers.
Absolutely, the fallout from that collapse is far from over.
It's a good reminder that this is still a very risky space.
Definitely. There's a lot of potential, but also a lot of risk.
Yeah, and speaking of risk, there's that interesting thing that happened with the pudgy penguins.
Oh, yeah, what happened there?
Those NFTs, their sales plummeted even though their token price is going up.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher.
Yeah. What do you make of that?
Well, I think it highlights this growing trend of divergence between the value of an NFT and its associated governance token.
Okay.
In this case, the Pudgy Penguins token gives holders voting rights in the project. So while the token might be performing well, the actual NFTs, those cute penguin pictures, are losing their appeal.
So it's not enough for an NFT to just be cute.
No, it needs to offer real utility or value to maintain its popularity.
So it seems like the crypto world is just constantly throwing curveballs our way.
It certainly keeps things interesting.
It does. So out of all of this,
Yeah.
what stands out to you the most?
For me, it's the sheer diversity of what's happening.
Yeah.
Innovations in finance, gaming, art, AI, even politics.
It's everywhere.
It really is. It's a rapidly evolving ecosystem.
Yeah.
It's hard to predict where it's going to go next.
And I think that's a great question for our listener.
What do you think?
What trends are you most excited about?
What are you most concerned about?
Where do you think this technology is headed?
Yeah, let us know your thoughts.
We'd love to hear from you.
And be sure to join us again for the next deep dive.
To keep exploring this fascinating world together.
Absolutely. There's always more to discover.
Until then, happy exploring.
Happy exploring.